In this video, we will cover the muscles of the face and head. Note, for this model, this half of the face shows the more superficial muscles, and this half of the face shows the muscles that are deep or underneath those muscles. So, to start, we have a large muscle around our eyes, which is the orbicularis oculi. This section between the eyes is the procerus. There is a muscle in this area, but not on this model. So here is a picture of the corrugator supercilii, which kind of looks like a muscular eyebrow. Above that, we have the first portion of the Occipitofrontalis, which we'll have a better view of later in this video. But this portion here is the frontalis. Moving down the face, we have the nasalis, which sits right on top of the nose. Moving laterally, we have the levator labii superioris, which is this triangle right here. Right next to it is this strip of muscle, which is the Zygomaticus minor. Continuing laterally, we have the Zygomaticus major here. This horizontal muscle is called the Risorius. The other large circular muscle around our lips is the orbicularis oris. Make sure not to confuse it with the orbicularis oculi, which is around the eyes. This muscle here is the Depressor anguli oris, and the one right next to it is the Depressor labii inferioris. You can remember this one because it attaches to the lips instead of the angle of the mouth. So again, we have the Depressor labii inferioris. This small muscle pointing directly towards the middle of the chin is the mentalis. If we turn the head to see the side that is exposed to the deep muscles, we have this one here, which is the levator anguli oris. This one is the buccinator. This large one here that helps us chew is the temporalis. Turning the head to the other side, we can see the masseter, which also helps us chew. Another name for chewing is mastication, which helps us understand the naming of this muscle, the masseter. In this view, we can see the whole of the Occipitofrontalis, which wraps around the top portion of the head. It is split into three portions, the first part being the frontalis, which is the part that lays on top of the frontal bone. This connective tissue portion is the epicranial aponeurosis, which can also be called the glia aponeurosis. This back portion here is the occipitalis, as it lays on top of the occipital bone. The last two muscles that you need to know for this video are involved in mastication and are very deep in the face. So we have this other model where part of the mandible and all the superficial muscles have been removed. Here we have the lateral pterygoid muscle, which points horizontally, and the more angled one is the medial pterygoid muscle. Now that we have finished the facial muscles, you can start to picture how each of these muscles work together to allow us to form all of our various facial expressions.